Okay, then... What happens if we press continue?
I don't know.
Ah.
Yeah.
If we quit it, like it's enough and we got back.
Mm.
Okay. What was? One was the door, right? Yes.
Yeah, the gates.
We go down again?
No, I think we should just go through the door now, because we couldn't really do anything before.
But a shiny ring. Where's your inner Luthor?
Okay, go through the manhole again.
No, through the door.
Oh, really?
Oh, I like where this is going.
That's a succubus, isn't it? Okay. Through the oak doors, the hero cautiously stepped into a spacious hall. Armor, weapons hanging on the walls, thrown curtains on the windows. It seemed there was no one there. All of a sudden, a ghost of a naked girl appeared before him out of thin air. She floated up to the adventurer and said, "Hello, I am the maid. Why did you come to the castle?" That made his eyes pop out. Nice ass, he thought. But what should he say to her? Choose. Where's the library? What is this castle called and who's the owner? Smack her ass.
I'm the boy, it's a girl encounter. Let's leave it to my charm. Do you agree?
Yeah, sure.
That was like... I heard a hint of doubt in your voice.
Of course I doubt you.
Why would I ask for the library though? So I would ask who's the owner, like...
I would smack her ass.
Yeah, but she's a ghost. Wouldn't we just like go through thin air? It's like denying us.
Yeah.
The satisfaction at the end would not appear.
Alright. This castle belongs to Neo the Fourth. He spends all his time in the treasury, full of stolen jewels. He hasn't left the vault with the biggest and most expensive diamond in the world for more than 500 years. No, 1,500. Jesus fucking Christ. Shut up. He asked me not to disturb him. The castle itself is throbbing with life. Well, if you call it life, that is. When the Lord left, the castle was occupied by a band of necromancers from the dead slumber. Some of the things to see in the castle are the kitchen, the prison, the torture chamber, the library, the armory, the Lord's chamber, the portal chamber, and other magnificent examples of the ancient art. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Can we still slap?
I think we should just ask for the library.
I think so.
Yeah. Follow me, said the maid.
That looks like a bathroom door, just saying.
Yeah. Shrek. Somebody wants... Okay.
And demonetized. Copyright strike.
God damn it. The adventurer entered a huge library filled with ancient books and scrolls. There must be something worthwhile if you read it. But the hero knew nothing about books and could hardly spell. Me! The library was dead silent. At the end of the hall, he saw a door which said librarian. Should he delve into the books or go straight to the librarian?
If he can't read, why would you go to the books? I would go to the librarian.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
There could be loot, but then we find the Necronomicon and shit goes bad.
And we get attacked by another hound.
Not this time.
But what if the librarian is a ghoul herself or himself?
Well, but it should be intelligence because books, and then maybe we can talk with him.
Maybe, yeah. Alright. When the hero is entering the library...
Necronomicon, I told you. Here it is.
Yes, it looks adorable. So, you want me to continue reading?
Yes,
or?
I'm sorry.
When the hero was entering the librarian's office, he accidentally knocked a book down with his sword. Stay where you are, you dumbhead. You're in the library. Keep it down. Will you? The orc-like creature howled when he heard the thud. So, this must be the librarian, thought the adventurer. He's probably very smart, and he must know a way to the treasury. Should he say sorry or punish him for being so obnoxious? Say sorry, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I agree. We are guests, so...
Yeah,
Even though I don't trust this fucking book.
I do. It's cute. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it, said the hero. Oh, forget it. If you want to survive and don't mind helping me on the way, go to the archives and bring me that old textbook on nuclear physics.
The fuck?
I wouldn't go there myself. I'm too afraid of bugs, said the librarian. Fetch the book or kill him. I think we should look for the book.
Yeah, but what would an orc need with nuclear physics? Just saying.
Blow up the castle and save the world?
Yeah. Weapons of mass destruction in the fantasy world known for the war-lusty orcs. Yep. So look for the book. I agree.
Nice.
Even though we are close enough that we should be able to cut him down before he could cast anything.
But he might be a wizard, though. See? The cape? And that?
And then the stars, that he's a Jew. That's it. That's it all about. He's a Jew.
Oh my god. Get in the oven.
This looks, isn't this, yeah, the name of the game, Swordbreaker, like, if we catch a sword with this, we can, counter it. Can you read, Russian, Kirill?
Well, I can read Serbian Cyrillian, but the H is an N, actually. Oh. I think that's gibberish or Russian. I don't know.
Ancient language. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah. The hero walked to the door, leading to the archives. Should he open it or forget it and get out of there? The librarian is not around.
Why would we escape? I mean,
I
we
don't
already
know.
agreed to it.
Yeah.
We
should
are honest.
Yeah. Get on with it. Of course.
Yeah, but it's not a spider. That's why I can live with it.
I mean, spiders are cute.
Fuck off.
No, you.
Believe me, if I would see a tarantul, I would either leave the house or I would get a deo spray and a flame and burn it all down.
Poor little guy. Jeez.
It's me or him at that point.
Alright. You do you, boo. As soon as he entered the archives, the hero saw why the librarian was so reluctant to go there. Roaches. Lots of them. They were scurrying around the room. One of the bugs, a really huge one, was getting closer and closer to the adventurer. Should he chop his legs or head off? Or maybe it's better to scare the roach by crushing the smaller ones. Legs.
I don't think the smaller one, this looks like a mother or something like that. So if we crush the smaller ones, I think this would get really, really pissed off.
Yeah, and roaches can live without their heads. So I think it should be the legs.
But can he hurt us without a head? I
don't know.
I know that for ants, the biggest weaknesses are the legs and the little tendrils here. So, but it's not basically aimed. So I think the blade on his head could be too thick. So
yeah, and like literally, roaches can live through like a couple of weeks without their heads, to my knowledge. So yeah, I genuinely think it should be the legs.
He's a wizard. Couldn't he give us some fire spells or enhance or a sword with fire or something like that?
Maybe after the quest. The adventurer cut off the roach's right leg, but that didn't stop the monster, and the next moment it sank its mandibles into the hero's flesh. Well, okay.
Well, we would have... Let's go for the head.
Yeah.
Of course, really, the third one really screams like you piss him off.
Hmm. Alright, well that's weird. The adventurer cut the roach's head into while beating the bugs off with his other hand. When the small roaches saw their leader dead, they scattered. As soon as the hero found the book, he heard the librarian's voice from behind. "I don't know how to thank you," he said, and grabbed the book from the hero's hands. With my magic powers, I can send you to the dining hall, to our garden." "So, where do you want to go?" he asked.
I am for the dining hall, because first off, there's food, at least I hope so. Second, the garden sounds like plants, and how would a plant attack with either spitting at you or some weird tentacle shit? And I had seen enough hentai to know where this is heading, so I personally prefer the dining hall. What is your train of thought?
Well, I would go to the garden, because I'm a nasty one. So let's just go with your idea for now.
Okie dokie, the dining hall, what could happen?
More roaches. Probably.
Oh, 4 options.
Oh boy. The adventurer entered the impressive-looking dining hall. In the middle, he saw a well-laid table served with many dishes. Everything was nice and clean. A huge crystal chandelier hanging from the ceiling illuminated the hall with lit candles. Someone was still living and eating here. There were several doors leading out the hall. Should the hero sit down and have a meal, or smash the table with everything on it? Or perhaps it's better to drop into the kitchen, or maybe take a look what's behind the door to the far end.
Why would I crush the table? It makes no sense.
Might be poisonous. You never know.
Yeah, but then we just don't have to eat it. Then we just can go our ways, because how much stamina would it cost to crush, like, weren't tables in the past, like, really, really sturdy?
I mean, he does have a sword.
Yeah, but then the next time we need a sharp sword, it will be basically not sharp anymore.
Yeah, true. I would go to the kitchen to check if the food is okay.
That's an interesting thought, because I got a bad vibe for it. Because if this looks fresh, then I assume there is someone in the kitchen. And kitchen, I assume with something butcher-like. But yeah, let's go to the kitchen.
The adventurer entered the kitchen. The whole place was in a creative mess. There was piles of dirty dishes and kitchen bins next to the stove. The hero also noticed a trapdoor in the floor. A huge fat cook was standing in with his back to the adventurer with a cleaver in his hand. Should the hero talk to him or sneak past the cook? Talk to him.
Yeah, he doesn't look evil.
Yeah, he looks nice.
But the trapdoor still confuses me. Why would you have a trapdoor in the kitchen?
You might be trapping humans to cook.
Well, other lands, other foods. Don't you agree? Best buddies.
Oh, they're adorable. I mean, hello, the hero said in a timid voice. "Hello," said the fat cook. "Who are you cooking for?" the adventurer asked. "For the Lord of Necromancer, sir. He's the master and the leader of the dead slumber order. He's very powerful. He's the one who cannot be named. Just that he's got a very long name, you see. And he'll be furious if I don't cook dinner in time. I can
bet you me finger on there.
Okay," said the cook, rubbing 2 stumps on his hand.
You know what? You could help me. I need you to go down to Kara and fetch me a bottle of wine. They're having a party with succubus. I do it myself, yeah. But I won't fit in the trapdoor, so are you in it or not?
Should the adventurer help the cook, refuse, or kill this gutless servant to the necromancers? I think he should help.
Yeah, but I don't like the idea of going down a trapdoor.
I mean, there might be cute succubus there.
No, the succubus is at a party. You can't trick me.
God damn it. I mean, if we don't help him, he might end up not getting food done in time, and he might be our next enemy because the necromancers would kill him and revive him as a zombie or something. Yeah?
I mean, he got a Scottish or Irish accent, so let's help him. Even though I think that we just jump into a spike trap.
Doesn't matter. He's adorable. Okay, I'll help you, said the hero and went out to the cellar.
Of course, it's rats.
Hell yeah. The adventurer climbed down the dark torchlit cellar. It was packed with bottles of wine, with an odd jar of pickles here and there. The cellar smelled of mouse droppings and dampness. While the adventurer was looking for the right bottle, a huge rat searching the hero's waist emerged from behind the rack. The rat bared its teeth and went for the hero. Should he attack the beast with his sword or throw a torch at it?
Now I know, trapdoor, okay, I really thought trap, like emphasis on trap. I would go with a torch. I mean,
Yeah, because rats are furry, played with burn.
And furious, like Hunter have a hugely strong biting force. The only thing I worry is, isn't a cellar usually full of dust and wood stuff? If it's dusty, I fear that we make a dust explosion. I hope I don't overthink this, but let's throw a torch.
Yeah. Nice!
We are so good at this game.
Yeah, we're the best. The adventurer grabbed the torch from the wall and threw it at the giant rat. Hitting it on the head, its fur caught fire, like I said, and the beast dashed out squeaking. Then the hero had no trouble finding the right bottle on the dusty racks and got out of the cellar. Hero brought a bottle of wine to the fat cook and proudly gave it to him. The fat cook took the wine and thanked the hero. Now he could go on.
Couldn't he, give him a name so we don't have to call him the fat cook any longer?
Yeah, I would call him Jimmy.
Jimmy!
Yeah.
Oh.
The adventurer found himself in a long hall with a glass ceiling. It used to be the Lord's Oceanium? Okay. Some glass was broken, so there was no water in the aquarium overhead, but the hall itself was flooded up to the hero's waist. There were some boxes and other junk floating in the water. Underneath, he could see some fish. Should he make his way further or take a closer look at the bottom?
Go on. Nope, we are not diving into this. Nope.
I mean, this scenario is not giving me any creeps. But yeah, let's go on.
It's not giving you any creeps?
Nope, it's just water.
Yeah, and the deeper you go, the darker it gets. And first off, you don't see it coming. Like, only a few meters until you see something appearing in front of you all of a sudden. Like, holy shit, there could be something really huge sneaking up on you underwater. And second, you can be attacked by any angle.
I mean, yeah. This gives me Subnautica vibes all of a sudden.
Yeah, and that's why I never played this game. I even from watching, I was a little bit terrified.
Oh, really? I fucking love Subnautica.
Yeah, I love to get creeped out by that, because especially in the later, when it gets darker and deeper, or...
Yeah, you should play that game, honestly. From finish to finish. It's great.
I agree it's great, but I know the story already, so I don't have to play it.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Let's go on.
Alright. Aha!
Yeah, let's take a nice... It's just what she said. You're trying to kill me, fucking woman.
Alright. The hero went on, making his way through the water, until he saw Finn at the end of the hall. It was a shark, and it was coming closer and closer to him. Should the adventurer prepare for the attack, or evade the shark?
I don't think we can evade. Like, he is in his natural way, so he's really agile, and we are slowed down by water. If we see here, it's really deep, so...
Yeah. Let's attack it, yeah.
Yeah, basically on the nose, as far as I know.
The adventurer prepared for the attack, and when the shark was close enough, stabbed at its side, just avoiding its sharp teeth. The wounded shark went for the hero again. Should he strike its head with the Swordbreaker or throw one of the dresses floating around on its snout? I think it's the dress.
The thing what me confused me at first off, it's an extra option, like improvising, like, but the second is aren't like the really. Isn't it sad to if you punch a shark on the nose that he goes away?
Yeah, but it's head or snout. Like the snout is like the very like nose thing.
Yeah.
So it might get like, I don't know, confused.
Okay, let's try your method.
The hero caught the right moment and threw some rags on the shark's snout. After that, he had no trouble plunging his Swordbreaker from the top. The shark was finally dead, and the adventurer could go on his way.
Yay!
You're welcome!
Yeah, you monster killed a shark. Shame on you.
I mean, Chinese people do that all the time.
The fuck?
I mean, what? Yeah, like, there's like a dish in China. It's like shark fin soup. It's like super popular. It's supposed to like give people some sort of quote unquote power.
No, I mean the fuck because of there's an UFO.
Aliens?
Why is there a fucking UFO? Nuclear physics, castles, ancient armor. I like swords, and where the fuck are we?
History is fucked up, dude. Alright. The adventurer found himself in a massive hall with a hole in one of these walls. Among some rubble, he saw a large metal disc with shining lights around its surface. There was smoke coming out of its saucer. It's been clearly damaged. Next to it, there was a strange greenish big-eyed creature sitting on a rock. It looked really sad. Should the adventurer sneak past the creature or talk to it? Talk to it, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it looked sad face, but...
It looks sad. It looks just like you.
I love you too.
The hero decided to talk and went up to the creature. Hi, what's your name? Where do you come from? Asked the hero. Greetings, Earthling. I'm Zet. I'm one of the Magicates, a humanoid race. I deliver ammunition for Alien Tech Installer Corporation, AT for short. In case you're not aware, there's a war going on between the Interstellar Confederation and the Free Planets of Collation. What the fuck? The Confederation is losing at the moment. We don't have enough weapons, so our corporation has commissioned
Hans, we joined them. We have Hans. Hans gets the Flammenwerfer.
The local blacksmith to supply nuclear rockets for the IC. I've come here to pick up the rockets, but on my way to the yeah.
Is this guy downstairs a fucking weapons dealer? That's why you wanted the book on nuclear physics?
Might be. We don't know that yet.
Yeah,
Want me to continue?
Yes, please.
But on my way to the castle, something went wrong with the autopilot, and my spaceship crashed into the wall instead of landing in the courtyard. Now the ship is badly damaged. I've sent out an SOS, and we'll now have to wait for you guys to respond, said the alien. The adventurer could hardly follow Zed. Why am I telling you this? It's as if I tried to explain a corpse. I don't know that word.
Okay.
And wave theory of light to you. A courtly man like you won't get it anyway. The only thing you could do for me is clear out the debris, said Zed. Should the adventurer help him, pretend to be really busy, or tell him to get lost?
I mean, I would still say fuck to him because he said I'm an idiot, but I would help him.
Yeah, he's scary.
First you said he is sad and now he is scary?
I mean, yeah. You always look sad and scary.
Fangolo.
Okay, I can help you with that, said the adventurer. So they set to work together. The alien from one side, the hero from the other. They were almost done when the spaceship suddenly skidded down the rubble towards the adventurer. Should he run for his life or warn Zed?
We warn him, I would say.
Yes. Adventure. Okay. As soon as the hero called Zed, the alien pressed a button on his suit, and the adventurer got teleported into the other end of the room. Thanks for your help. Just give me a shout if you need me, okay? Said Zed. Now the hero could go on.
Good guy. Oh, hello.
Oh, nice room. The next hero found himself in a spacious, luxurious room with a magnificent bed to the wall. This was the chamber of the Lord Neo, the fort himself. The adventurer felt some dark vibes from this place. It was as if someone was watching him. What should he do next? Rummage through the wardrobe for something useful, or lie down on the bed and take a nap? Take a look.
I was curious about the bed, okay.
No. We do not sleep. We are champions. Sleep is for the weak.
Behind every successful YouTuber is a nagging woman that drives them to success.
God damn it. No time for sleep now, thought the hero, started rummaging through the wardrobe. Clothes everywhere, nothing useful. And the adventurer felt cold metal against his neck. He hadn't noticed succubus who sneaked up behind him to slit his throat with her dagger. Now that he was dead, the hero could sleep as much as he liked. He had all the time in the world.
Of course, we couldn't get the snoo ending. We had to be sliced apart. Thank you, Neko.
You're welcome, sweetie. Okay, let's just fucking sleep then. Jeez.